Hey there, solo adventurers! Ready to ditch the travel buddies and explore the world on your own terms? Today we're diving into the best countries for solo travel in 2025. We're talking epic landscapes, vibrant cultures, and safety tips to make even your grandma jealous. Whether you're a seasoned solo traveler or a newbie, I've got you covered. So buckle up, grab your virtual passport, and get ready for some serious travel inspiration. Let's go! First up, we're heading to Japan. Now I know what you might be thinking. Japan? Solo travel? But trust me on this one. Japan is a solo traveler's paradise. It's incredibly safe, with a culture that values respect and order. Plus, you'll never be truly alone with vending machines on every corner, ready to dispense everything from green tea to underwear. But Japan is more than just quirky customs and culinary delights. It's a country of striking contrasts, where ancient temples stand tall amidst towering skyscrapers. Imagine wandering through the serene bamboo forests of Arashiyama one day, and then navigating the neon-lit streets of Tokyo's Shibuya Crossing the next. And the best part? Japan's public transportation system is top-notch. Just remember to brush up on your bowing etiquette before you go. Trust me, a little respect goes a long way in this amazing country. Next up, we're heading down under to New Zealand, a country that's basically one giant postcard come to life. Imagine this: soaring mountains, turquoise lakes, and more sheep than you can shake a stick at. And speaking of friendly faces, the locals, or Kiwis as they're affectionately known, are some of the nicest people you'll ever meet. They're always up for a chat, a laugh, and maybe even a game of rugby. But New Zealand isn't just about pretty views and friendly locals. It's an adrenaline junkie's paradise. We're talking bungee jumping, skydiving, whitewater rafting, you name it, New Zealand's got it. And for those of you who prefer a more relaxed pace, there's plenty of hiking, kayaking, and simply soaking up the stunning scenery, so pack your hiking boots, your sense of adventure, and maybe even a wetsuit because New Zealand is calling. Alright folks, let's hop over to the Great White North Canada. Now, I've been lucky enough to visit Canada a few times, and let me tell you, it's like the friendly, polite, older sibling of the United States. I mean, where else can you find people apologizing for bumping into you on the street? And speaking of friendly, Canadians are known for their warm hospitality. But Canada is more than just maple syrup and politeness, although let's be real, those are two pretty great things. It's a country of stunning natural beauty, from the Rocky Mountains to the Niagara Falls. And let's not forget about the cities. Toronto, Vancouver, Montreal, each one has its own unique vibe and culture. Whether you're into art, music, food, or just soaking up the urban atmosphere, Canada's cities won't disappoint. So, pack your bags, and maybe an extra bottle of maple syrup, and get ready to experience the Canadian charm for yourself. Next up, we're heading to a country that's practically from another planet, Iceland. Now I know what you're thinking. Iceland, isn't it, well, icy? And while it's true that Iceland has its fair share of glaciers and icebergs, it's also a land of fire, with active volcanoes and geothermal pools that will make you feel like you're on a different planet. But here's the ironic twist. Despite its name and chilly climate, Iceland is home to some of the warmest, most welcoming people you'll ever meet. And speaking of unique, did you know that Iceland has no mosquitoes? Yeah, you heard that right. No pesky buzzing ruining your outdoor adventures. But Iceland is more than just glaciers, volcanoes, and friendly locals. It's a country of breathtaking landscapes, from black sand beaches and thundering waterfalls to the magical northern lights dancing across the night sky. It's like stepping into a fairy tale. So pack your warmest coat, your sense of adventure, and get ready to experience the magic of Iceland. Get ready to say hola to Portugal, a country that's like a delicious pastel de nata, small, sweet, and bursting with flavor. From its sun-drenched beaches and charming villages to its rich history and vibrant culture, Portugal is a feast for the senses. Imagine this: you're strolling along cobblestone streets, the scent of freshly baked bread and salty air filling your nostrils. You stumble upon a cozy cafe where you sip on a bica, espresso, and savor a warm, flaky pastel de nata. But Portugal is more than just a pretty face. It's a country with a long and fascinating history, evident in its well-preserved castles, monasteries, and Roman ruins. And let's not forget about the beaches. Portugal is home to some of the most stunning coastlines in Europe, from the Algarve's golden sands to the surfer's paradise of Nazaré. So pack your swimsuit, your appetite for adventure, and your best Portuguese phrases. A little obrigado goes a long way, and get ready to fall in love with Portugal. G'day mates. We're heading down under to the land of sunshine, surf, and shrimp on the Barbie. That's prawns for all you non-Aussies. Australia is like that laid-back friend who's always up for a good time. whether it's hitting the beach, exploring the outback, or just cracking open a cold one. But don't let the relaxed vibe fool you, Australia's got a wild side too. I'm talking about kangaroos hopping down the street, koalas chilling in eucalyptus trees, and wombats just waddling around being adorable. And speaking of coffee, Australia takes its caffeine seriously. Forget your Starbucks and your Tim Hortons. Australia's independent coffee scene is where it's at. So fuel up with a flat white or a long black and get ready to explore everything this amazing country has to offer. From the iconic Sydney Opera House and the Great Barrier Reef, to the rugged outback and the vibrant city of Melbourne, Australia is a country of diverse landscapes and experiences. So, pack your sunscreen, your sense of adventure, and maybe even a Crocodile Dundee hat, optional, but encouraged. And get ready for an unforgettable Aussie adventure. Get ready to say hey to Norway, the land of breathtaking fjords, Viking history, and cozy vibes. Imagine this, you're cruising through a fjord, towering cliffs rising up on either side, waterfalls cascading down the mountains, and the air crisp and clean. But Norway is more than just pretty scenery, although let's be real, that's a pretty big draw. It's a country with a rich history and culture, from its Viking heritage to its modern-day embrace of Hygge, the art of cozy living. And speaking of adventure, Norway is an outdoor enthusiast's paradise. We're talking hiking, skiing, kayaking, fishing, you name it, Norway's got it. But don't worry, you don't have to be a rugged outdoorsman to enjoy Norway. The cities are just as charming as the countryside with their colorful wooden buildings, world-class museums, and vibrant nightlife. So pack your hiking boots, your warmest sweater, and your sense of adventure, and get ready to experience the magic of Norway. Get ready to raise a glass to Ireland, the Emerald Isle, where the Craic, good times, is mighty, the Guinness flows freely, and the people will steal your heart with their warmth and wit. Imagine this, you're nestled in a cozy pub, a pint of Guinness in hand, listening to traditional Irish music and sharing stories with the locals. But Ireland is more than just pubs and pints, although let's be real, those are two pretty great things. It's a country of breathtaking landscapes, from the rugged cliffs of Moher to the rolling green hills of the countryside. And speaking of masterpieces, Ireland is a land of storytellers, poets, and musicians. So pack your walking shoes, your best Irish accent, optional but encouraged, and your thirst for adventure, and get ready to experience the magic of Ireland. Get ready to say grüezi to Switzerland, a country that's like a perfectly crafted Swiss watch, precise, efficient, and absolutely stunning. From its snow-capped Alps and sparkling lakes to its charming villages and cosmopolitan cities, Switzerland is a feast for the senses. Imagine this, you're riding a scenic train through the Alps, towering peaks rising up on either side, pristine lakes shimmering below, and the air fresh and invigorating. But Switzerland is more than just pretty scenery, although let's be real, that's a pretty big draw. It's a country with a rich history and culture, from its medieval castles and charming villages to its world-renowned museums and art galleries. So pack your hiking boots, your sweet tooth, and your sense of adventure and get ready to experience the magic of Switzerland. Hold on to your hats, adventurers, because we're about to touch down in Singapore, a country that proves dynamite comes in small packages. This island nation might be small, but it's bursting at the seams with unique experiences, vibrant culture, and enough delicious food to make your taste buds sing. Now you might think a small island means you'll run out of things to do, but trust me, Singapore is anything but boring. Think futuristic gardens by the bay, bustling hawker centers, serving up Michelin star-worthy meals for a steal, and a blend of cultures that'll make your head spin. In a good way, of course. And speaking of unique, did you know that Singapore is home to the world's first night zoo? Yeah, you heard that right. Experience wildlife under the stars. It's an experience you won't find anywhere else. But Singapore isn't all futuristic gardens and culinary adventures. So pack your appetite, your walking shoes, and your sense of adventure, because Singapore is ready to blow you away. So there you have it, folks. The top countries for solo travel in 2025 and some essential safety tips to keep you on your toes. From the neon-lit streets of Tokyo to the breathtaking fjords of Norway, the world is your oyster. Remember, solo travel is all about embracing the unknown, pushing your boundaries, and creating memories that will last a lifetime. Safe travels.